The raw materials of intumescent coatings are the most important building block of the whole coating. We have to make sure that the quality is consistent enough and that the same raw materials are used worldwide to ensure that the product performance is going to be exactly the same no matter where you buy the product from. Now, Jotun's intumescent coatings are part of our global worldwide network. That means that we can manufacture and supply to all four corners of the globe. We use the same raw materials in all our manufacturing sites to ensure that the product is of a consistently high quality and that the performance doesn't waver depending on where the material is manufactured. Now, thin film intumescents, or cellulosic intumescents as they're more commonly called, are usually used for a standard fire condition. So that's where there are cellulose materials used as a fuel of the fire. So that's things like paper and wood. So your typical office building or shopping centre. Now, this is termed as a more standard or more steady heat rise, reaching 900 degrees C after around 45 minutes. Now, these materials are typically one component, usually based on acrylic resin systems. These materials expand up to 50 times its original thickness to produce a very large, soft, lightweight char to protect the steel from the heat of the fire. Now, without this intumescent, the steel can reach the failure temperature or the critical failure temperature that will lead to structural collapse after around 10 minutes. Once intumescent coating is applied, this structural failure temperature can be extended for anything up to 4 hours. Now, thick film intumescents, or hydrocarbon intumescents as they're more commonly known, are usually used for the oil and gas market both onshore and offshore. Now, hydrocarbon fires are termed because usually we have hydrocarbon materials as the fuel of the fire. So it's things like oil, gas or petrochemical materials. Now, when these materials ignite, they release a flame that gets up to 1100 degrees C. Now, a hydrocarbon heating fire usually reaches 1100 degrees C between 8 and 10 minutes from the start of the fire. So it's a lot more aggressive and a lot more turbulent than the standard fire or cellulosic fire conditions. Therefore, you need a different type of product to protect the steel in those fire conditions. These products are usually a two-component epoxy product, highly filled with fibres, solvent-free, to produce a very hard, thick, dense char to protect the steel from the aggressiveness of the flame. Now, in the intumescent coating market, there is a large drive to more environmentally friendly products. This lends itself more to waterborne products or solvent-free products, all of which Jotun is striving to try and develop products to meet these stringent environmental regulations. Intumescent coatings are designed to be as applicator-friendly as possible. Now, the application techniques for the two different types of intumescent coatings, thick film and thin film, vary dependent on the end use. The thin film intumescents or cellulosic intumescents are usually designed to be applied through standard component early spray equipment. So usually applicators who are very versed in applying normal coating systems can apply these intumescent coatings quite successfully. The thick film intumescents, however, are usually a little bit more complex in the application properties and have to be applied through a twin component airless spray unit. Now, these are more complex and usually require more experienced application teams to be able to apply these products effectively. Now, Jotun Coatings over the last few years have invested quite heavily in the R&D of intumescent coatings worldwide. To this end, they've purchased a 1.8 metre cubed internal space LPG fired furnace. This enables Jotun to be able to continuously develop products and also to test all kinds of different parameters of the products to ensure that any product developed in their R&D laboratory satisfies the global parameters for any intumescent product. Now, the R&D equipment installed at the Global Intumescent Centre here in Dubai allows us to have a look at all different types of parameters on an indicative basis. Once we're happy with the product performance in-house from an R&D point of view, we then have to submit these products for independent third-party approval and for certification. Jotun Coatings' investment in the R&D facility here in Dubai at the Global Intumescent Centre means that our team of scientists are able to look at all different types of parameters for all different types of intumescent coatings to ensure that our product knowledge of all our intumescent products are second to none in any application.